Hello, I'm Greg Porter, executive producer for the Live in 5 show, and we are very excited to reveal our new set of 2018. But first, let me take you back in time to 2004-2005 when we created the studio. We've undergone several renovations since, and we started off with just a control room and a studio all in one room with a news desk and a small control area. In 2006, our set hosted the Unite Show, which was a district variety show for the ABC Unified School District, and that helped us to expand into 2 rooms where the control room and the studio were separated. In 2007, we underwent another renovation with a stage and a new backdrop, and we also included a studio audience. In 2008, we added teleprompters to the cameras. In 2009, we traded out the green carpet on the stage for hardwood flooring and upgraded the backdrop to a city skyline. The control room also got a makeover. In 2011, we added a second set to the first one. In 2014, we added Live in 5 dancers to the show. In 2015, we upgraded the switcher in the control room and upgraded the skyline on the set to an LA skyline. In 2016, we upgraded the cameras to HD. And now, 2018. We gutted the studio and started over. Many thanks goes out to the students, parents, and carpenters who donated so much time over a 3-day weekend, as well as hours after school and throughout the many school days. First, one of our students' grandfather made the trip to KTLA in Los Angeles to pick up the donated news desk and bring it safely to Tetzlaff. We built and painted a 22-foot long chroma key board. We cut up the stage from the main set to fit the new 3-panel set in the corner. We pieced the KTLA desk together and added TVs and teleprompters to it. We pulled the old lighting and replaced it with brand new LEDs. We are donating the previous lighting to the auditorium so it can have appropriate stage lighting. We replaced the microphones and made numerous improvements in the details of the set. The project is now complete. And now this is the VIP set where our guests can sit, watch the show, and see how it transforms into television. And right next to the VIP set, we have our 22-foot chroma key wall, which will allow us to do much bigger and better projects and while improving the quality of our show. This is our stand-up set where we can do talent interviews as well as the last segment of our show, the Did You Know segment. And finally, the main set, the crown jewel of the entire renovation, it's the KTLA news desk on the brand new renovated stage and backdrop. We want to thank KTLA for this very generous donation. We've had a continued 12-year partnership with them with the Red Carpet Media Festival, and thank you very much, KTLA. We're very excited to have something to present to our students every day on the air with the gift that you gave us. We are very proud to be broadcasting to you from our new Live in 5 studio. We look forward to continue broadcasting news that inspires and educates. Much love from the crew. Peace.
This is Live in 5 show. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Matthew. The renovation is finally complete and we are finally back, live on the air. So, what do you guys think?
It's
dope.
great.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very different.
It's huge. Look
The
at
blue
future
chairs really
tables.
match with the TVs.
A little dusty, but
It's perfect. Low-key dusty. Hot key.
Okay. Well, our first show on the new set is dedicated to KTLA for donating us this beautiful news desk. This was part of their broadcast before they upgraded. We are extremely grateful for their gift.
Also, coming up, Nokia just released a banana phone.
And a new X-Men movie will soon release. Details on that action coming up.
find out what McDonald's decides to take off their menu. You heard it here report.
Let's see how the Raptors did against the Cavaliers.
Stay tuned to find out Emma's special talent.
Also, Simon and more?
On the other side of the break.
I watch 11-5 because it's my homeroom.
I watched the Live in 5 show because
It's good, and my homeroom teacher puts it on.
I watch the Live and 5 show because the guests are funnier than the actual hosts.
Watch the Live and 5 show because it's entertaining.
I watch the Live and 5 show because of Matthew from the Live and 5.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California!
I am Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California! We are Tetzlaff, California!
I am Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California!
We are Tetzlaff, California.
And we're back.
Now it's time to check out what's going on around campus.
Tomorrow is a minimum day.
And next Friday will be the last day of school before spring break. That wraps it up for the Tetzlaff play-by-play.
Right back after the break.
Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California. We are Tetzlaff, California.
Welcome back.
Time to get in today's hot topics.
A brand named Nokia just released a new phone. The phone is a new version of another phone called 8110. This phone is known as a banana phone because of its curve that is somewhat shaped like a banana. Some of the new features added was a new version of Snake, 4G, and a handful of Google apps such as Google Maps, Facebook, and Twitter. But the top feature of this phone is it can last 25 days in standby mode. If you're a person who collects flip phones, the price of the phone is $97.
There's a new X-Men movie directed by Josh Boone called The New Mutants. This movie is about a group of teenagers that had just discovered that they had powers. They try to figure out how to control their superpowers. The stars in the movie are Anaya Taylor, Maisie Williams, and Charlie Heaton, and more. If you are a fan of the X-Men series and want to watch the movie, it comes out February 22nd, 2019.
Have you ever been on a floating hotel? Well, now you can. This hotel, Arctic Bath, is a new hotel adrift on the Lule River, located in Sweden. The hotel was inspired by the Swedish log shipping tradition. Visitors can access the resort from a wooden walkway. During the winter, the resort is frozen, but in the summer, it will be floating on the river. Activities at the hotel include spas, treatments, shopping, lounges, and more.
Snapchat has been updated so that its messaging service would be less confusing to new Snapchat users. Snapchat now has 187 million people on the app, but are still way behind their rivals such as Instagram Stories, which is now climbing over 300 million users. After this update, Snapchat has gained $825 million and estimated to hit $1 billion by the end of the year.
Alright, now it's time for You Heard It Here.
Good morning.
If you can't tell, obviously I'm in a new studio. It's not really a new studio, it's just a zoomed out version of the original one. But anyways, let's get into the story. Well, McDonald's decided to change up their menu. They took away the cheese off the kids' cheeseburger. So now you can only get a regular hamburger. Or if you want to get the chicken nuggets, that's fine too. They're saying they're trying to make people eat healthier, but if you're going to McDonald's, you're not trying to eat healthy, let's be honest. Like, take a seat. Anyways, that's all I have. Now the sports is rating.
Good morning, Tetzlaff. Welcome to Sports Zone with me. Yeah, it's litty up in here. Yeah, I like this set and the music. We got the TVs right here and the pictures right here. I don't care. All right, now, I don't know why they cut the cheese off the McDonald's menu. All right, let's get into some sports. NCAA tournament in basketball. It's called the second round. It's not called a second round. All right, number 5 Clemson and number 4 Auburn played against each other. Auburn, even though they're number 4, they came in as the underdogs because they're number 8. And since NCAA is like cheating, the team, they put them at number 4 for some reason. Just because they won by 3 points the last game. So the score was 84-53. Clemson obviously won. Blowout. Devo was the leading scorer of Clemson, 22 points, and led them to the Sweet 16 tournament. Now, the Raptors in 129-132. The Raptors lost. Obviously, the Cavaliers won because LeBron led them. LeBron had 35 points, 17 assists. Kevin Love had 24 points and 6 rebounds. J.R. Smith also had 10 points, but we don't really care about him. All we care about is LeBron and Kevin Love and other people, the Cavaliers. Also, Kyle Lowry had 24 points and 7 assists, and D. Rosen had 21 points and 3 rebounds. Now I want to talk about Monday Night Raw that happened Monday, obviously. Roman Reigns, my favorite WWE wrestler, got beat up by Brock Lesnar. And I quote, Brock Lesnar never shows up on WWE, but apparently when he gets called out and is called a sissy, then he shows up on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns said, I need the respect, and he got a big swing of respect at his face. That's all the time I have. Now to toss the news. Good morning, Tetzlaff, and how is everybody doing today?
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing good. The first show after a while. Yeah, so who's our first guest?
Today we have and what's your talent today?
Art and drawing. I like the art ones because I'm not good at art.
They're usually like the best ones, or not their best, but they're up there because they're interesting.
Yeah, and also because I like I like people doing things that I can't do. But okay.
Let's get on to the first news story.
Brilliant British scientist Stephen Hawking has died at the age of 76. The famous scientist has overcome motor neuron disease, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. He is considered one of the world's greatest scientists and specialized as a cosmetologist, astronomer, mathematician, and an author of many books. Hawking has inspired science shows and movies like Star Trek and The Simpsons. Hawking has died, but is one of the greatest scientists to ever live.
You know, Stephen Hawking, being known as one of the greatest scientists, he inspired so much. He was supposed to die at a young age. However, he was able to last so long, which I think that's why he should be known. He's known for like creating such great things in this world, and I don't think he deserved to die. He should have lasted a little bit more years.
Yeah, like when I found out that he died, it was kind of surprising because I heard of him for a long time, and the fact that he overcame the disorder is kind of surprising because I thought he was gonna live longer, but I guess it was his time.
Didn't he also die on Pi Day?
Yeah,
It was just somewhat of a coincidence, but
yeah.
Still, he was one of the greatest scientists, influenced many things.
Now it's time for the FYI.
Alright, so who created the Wii Channel music? Was it Nintendo? Was it Wii Channel? Was it the Kazumi Tataki? Or was it Akihiko-chan? Take 5. It was Kazumi Totaka. Alright, now it's time for Did You Know with Joe.
And we're back. We have our first guest of the new set. We have
Emma.
And what's your talent?
Drawing.
Drawing.
I draw.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 12. I go to Tetzlaff, and I was once on the Live in 5 show for drawing.
Okay, well, what do you like to draw?
I mostly draw people. This time I didn't, but usually I do draw people.
Would you say you're more into them than cartoon style?
For me, it really depends because, to be honest, I don't really know what I like to draw. I don't really know whether I like to draw more realistically or more cartoonish, but I feel like I should try and draw more realistically before I start.
Well, this time you actually drew something for the Live in 5 show.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I kind of tried drawing. I went through 2 different things before I drew this, but I both thought they were awful, so I just kind of did this one last minute. I don't think it's that good, but I heard somebody say, "Oh wow, this is really good." So thank you. I guess it is good.
What sparked the idea?
Well, I like watercolor, and there was the Live in 5 show logo. So I'm just like, why don't I do that in watercolor? So now that exists.
It looks really nice. We can see it on the TV. Speaking of which, everyone can draw or do any type of art for the Live in 5 show. They can draw the talents, a segment, an anchor. And then send it into the Live in 5 show Instagram. If you have a special talent you want to share, go to our website at thelivein5show.com and sign up. Thank you for joining us and have an amazing day. Be back here tomorrow.